Okay, every fisherman needs to know good knots. We're going to show you three of my favourites. We've got a duck nose, a double Albright and a snood. We'll start off with doing a duck nose. Now this is our double in our braid and this is our nylon leader. We're using cord because it's just a lot easier to see. Okay, so that's our double. We slide our fingers up from the double so that we get both strands nice and even. We put our nylon leader through the loop, pull about 6 inches through, and then we wrap the nylon around the braid 6 times. And you go back between the braid and the nylon like that and pinch it. Put a bit of slobber on it. Slide him down onto there. Get a good wrap in your braid and a good wrap in your nylon so it doesn't cut your hands, and pull it apart. Okay, so once you've trimmed your tag end off, we don't want that tag end sticking out the side of the knot because that'll catch in your guides as you go to cast. So all we do is we bend the knot over our finger, light the lighter away from it, melt it, and then while it's melting, roll it with your finger and it'll seal the knot. You can cast through your guides much quicker and easier. So in actual fishing line, this is how the knot comes up looking. It's a very slim profile knot and one of the strongest knots you'll ever find. Okay, now the second knot I'm going to show you is again to be used joining braid to nylon leader. It's called a double Albright. The reason I use this particular knot is when you're casting a bimini or a double off an egg beater, this here opens up as it comes off the reel and that'll wrap around the first guide on your rod and you'll end up snapping your lures off. Okay, so what we need to do, we still want the double to connect the line, but we want it very short up in here so it doesn't have enough room to grab the guide. So all we do is we bend our leader over, double the leader, put our bimini or our double through the middle, pull it right through like that. Okay, now all we do is we pinch it there and we wrap our double around our nylon leader. 6 times, then we pinch it, we go back up again. Okay, once we get back to the top, we go back through our nylon, there like that, and we lock it down. And you can see it all bunch up nice and neat. Let your tag ends go and lock it. Now if you have trouble with this here locking up, all you do is you grab hold of your tag end, like that, and you pull these ones apart while I pull that one. And that'll actually slide it up and lock it right in hard. Now we trim him off, again we trim him up pretty close. We trim our double off as well. And those tag ends there, again, we melt them down with a lighter. The braid, you don't have to melt down because braid's soft and fluffy. It'll go through your guides anyway. But your nylon tag end here, that's the one you melt down so that it casts through your guides very smooth. Okay, so this is our finished double Albright in nylon and braid true fishing line. As you can see, the distance between our bimini here and the Albright over here is very short up in here, so that double can't open up and grab hold of the first guide on the spin rod. Okay, so this is how to do a snood knot. The snood's a very important rig to know if you use big slab baits to fish that have got big mouths and big bony mouths, things like snapper, mulloway, and that sort of stuff. Doesn't matter if it's kingfish using squid baits, big live baits. If you're using live baits, this hook will go through the nose of the livey and this hook will go up the back, so your hook-up ratio is very good. Okay, very important one to know. So we'll show you how to do this one. What we do is the eye of the hook is bent down that way, so we go through the top of the eye, we pull around about 8 or 10 inches through there. We grab our line above the eye of the hook and we start to wrap it around the shank of the hook like that. 5 or 6 times, like that. Then we get our other end of our trace and we go back through the eye of the hook again. Okay, so we pull that back through there Now that's all wrapped around the shank of the hook and it'll lay nice and flat on the hook like that. Okay, so all we need to do then is put our other hook on. You can either use a uni knot or a lock blood knot. Go through the eye of your hook. I use a lock blood, so I go through twice. Okay. Hold that up there like that. And wrap our tag end up the main line. 1, 2, 3. In the cord, I only have to go 4 times, but in nylon, you can go up to 6 or 7 times. Okay, so we go through both loops like that. Slide him down and lock him up. So that's our lock blood on our second knot. So now we've got 2 hooks on the same piece of line. Okay, so that's a 2-hook snood rig. A great rig for throwing whole squid baits at big fish. Any large bait that needs to or deserves 2 hooks to get a good hookup ratio. And one of the most important to know if you like to target or chase big fish.